long-awaited LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has finally been released, and fans across the globe are in love with its quirky LEGO humor and fun gameplay. Though they have already sunk hundreds of hours into this game, there are things that many players have missed, so what is going on? Well, stay tuned to today's video as we're gonna discuss LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga Easter eggs and secrets fans have missed. First up, we have LEGO Star Wars box art Easter egg. The first Easter egg to cover comes from an early level in the game. The original LEGO Star Wars game was released all the way back in 2005, just before the release of Revenge of the Sith. Many fell in love with this game, and it really sparked the trend of amazing LEGO games that would be released in the years following. This new LEGO Star Wars game comes out 17 years later and pays homage to its original release. To pay tribute to the game, you can find a LEGO version of the original game's box art in the first mission of the Phantom Menace. It's in a secluded area, so get looking. Now we have a very particular set of skills. The voice acting in the most recent LEGO games has become top-notch. Though many prefer the original mumble dialogue, it's become a great way to play the game and a great way for the developers to add more humor and references. During the early portions of the game, you'll be playing as Qui-Gon Jinn, who Liam Neeson played in the original film. You might have heard the LEGO version of the character spout a certain line whilst figuring out a puzzle in the game. Sometimes Qui-Gon will utter the line, "I have a particular set of skills," that will come in handy here. This is a clear reference to Taken, as Liam Neeson utters a similar line in the film. This is an iconic line from Taken and became the biggest way to quote the franchise. Did you notice this one? Let us know down in the comment section below. Next up is the Ark of the Covenant. LEGO, Indiana Jones, and Star Wars have always been closely connected in many different ways. From Harrison Ford playing both Han Solo and Indiana Jones in their respective franchises, to the LEGO games paying homage to both of them in different games. One of the biggest Easter eggs was all the way back in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, where Indiana Jones himself was unlockable and playable through an Indiana Jones-based minigame. A similar trend carries over to LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, as you can find the Ark from Indiana Jones in the late game level. Now, LEGO Star Wars 2 box art. Just as the first game's box art appears on the Trade Federation ship in the Phantom Menace first level, the box art for LEGO Star Wars 2 can be found in a secluded area of the Tantive 4 during A New Hope. LEGO Star Wars 2 was, for many fans, the game that legitimized the LEGO games formula, proving that there were plenty of not only new directions to take it while maintaining its identity, but improving upon it with each release. Some of the ways in which LEGO Star Wars 2 improved upon its predecessor included adding new types of puzzles, characters, and extra features like the custom character maker. Thus, it is a very important game in the LEGO series, and one deserving of this Easter egg. And our second to last Easter egg is Xenoblade reference. If you don't know already, Traveler's Tales, who work on the LEGO Star Wars games, are huge fans of other franchises. More specifically, one employee was a huge fan of the Xenoblade franchise of games. Upon hearing that the voice actor for Shulk from Xenoblade was doing some voice work for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, the developers decided to hide a Xenoblade reference in a dance area of the game. There's a point where the character's disco director will state, "I'm really feeling it." This is a phrase uttered by Shulk all the time in the games. You might also know Shulk from Super Smash Bros. As well. And our final Easter egg is Beaumont's second breakfast. While Dominic Monaghan is unfortunately wasted in the film version of Rise of Skywalker, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga at least manages to get a solid Lord of the Rings Easter egg out of his inclusion. Monaghan, in addition to being known for his role as Charlie on Lost, is even better known for playing the Hobbit Merry Brandybuck in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy. You can find this reference in the second breakfast missing from the game, where you can spot Beaumont Kin complaining about General Leia and for not approving of his so-called second breakfast request. If you didn't know already, this is actually a reference to the Fellowship of the Rings, where the hobbits won't stop talking about the second breakfast. This is such a cool Easter egg that many fans didn't notice. Let us know down in the comment section below what you thought about this one and the game in general. And now we have some other gaming news. And now For Honor gets crossplay after years of fans asking. For Honor is one of Ubisoft's last ongoing games and seems to be doing even better than usual. Though the game doesn't have the following it used to have, the fan base is dedicated and loves this game to death. Over the years, the fan base has dwindled, and being split between 3 platforms doesn't help that much. Fans have been asking for crossplay to be implemented for ages now, but the team said it's much harder than people think. The team themselves has downsized and they are producing less, but better quality content. The game went from 4 characters a year down to 2 over the past few years, and is now getting a little bit more support finally. The announcement of crossplay for this game also comes with a new season and even the introduction of hero skins. Another thing fans have been wanting for years now, hopefully this breathes new life into For Honor, as it's one-of-a-kind game that people love and hate at the same time. It's a game that doesn't have any other comparisons, just like Rocket League. If it goes, that experience is gone forever. Hopefully things go well for this game, as its fan base is dedicated. And finally, the next God of War game doesn't need Kratos. Although we haven't had any official word on if there will be a third God of War game in this new franchise, it's pretty clear that they're setting up for a third game already. God of War Ragnarok is coming out at the end of the year, and it's gonna be another game-changing story for our Father of the Year. The God of War Kratos has been the protagonist of 8 God of War games, including spin-off titles on other consoles. From comic books to novels and even upcoming live-action series based upon the games from Amazon, Kratos has been there every step of the way. However, it looks like something or someone new might take over the franchise after Ragnarok. Kratos may have to fall. From what we can tell, that means that Atreus has to take over his father's mantle in some shape or form. If Kratos has to die for his son to live, that's definitely something in his character that would make sense at this point in his story. We don't know what is going to happen next, but the ending of Ragnarok could be insane. It could lead to a time jump for Atreus where he finally becomes a man and takes on his father's legacy, possibly even heading back into the Greek pantheon and returning to his father's lineage. What do you think about this? Let us know down in the comment section below. And that's the end of today's video. LEGO Star Wars has clearly taken over the gaming market and the internet over the past few weeks. It's a crazy game that so many people were super excited about. All age groups can enjoy the game, and it really brings people together. Let us know if you've been playing it or not. The gaming sphere is getting better and bigger with each passing year now that the next generation of consoles are in full swing. We are sure to get even better experiences that will blow our minds. Many games are on the horizon for sure, and even though we don't know many of them yet, it's an exciting time to be a gaming fan. God of War Ragnarok is coming sometime later this year, and both Xbox and Sony have big plans for the flagship consoles in 2022. Let us know what games you're excited to see released this year down in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed the latest video. If you did, would you please let us know down in the comment section below? It would be very helpful. Make sure to like the videos, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel with the notification bell rung. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye!